Oh my gosh, guys. Hi. I'm so glad to be back for this show because I personally think it's the best show that I watch. I think it's the best show on TV. And they keep saying that someone's going to die tonight. So if you're in the room, go ahead and let me know your predictions. I predict Frank will die. I hope it's not someone new or somebody random. But thanks for being here already. Anthony, Deja, Vanessa, and Will, thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited, and looks like we're starting it right now. So I'll talk to you guys mostly in the commercials because I really want to pay attention to what happens because this show is like so intense. Hi, Isaiah. So again, if you're just joining the room, tell me who you think will die in tonight's episode. I'm going with Frank. No, his father is definitely dead. Hi, Lori. Thanks for being here. The finale was so good last season. Oh my gosh. That's what I think, Isaiah. It was so crazy. Who do you think killed Wes's dad?
Asking for directions. I live here. I was a little lost. He just stepped out of the office, so I stopped him. He seemed angry.
Because he interrupted a phone call he was on?
Yeah.
And the person on the other end, when we speak with them, they'll verify you were just asking for directions?
Of course.
Hi, Ricky. Thank you so much for being here. So basically, Wes did not tell the cops that that was his dad.
He's quiet. I am. Tell me exactly what he said. He was on the phone. Not your father. Frank.
Oh gosh.
I'll go finally meet your dad. That's selfish. You sure? It's your freaking father. You have a right to be. Yeah, but Annalise would be proud of her idea. She knows you. How knows you want. But I want to call her. Make sure she's down with this. You know.
I don't think she planned this, right? Did she want him to see his dad like this? I don't remember that. Or was this like all Frank's idea? Okay, Frank definitely killed the guy. Oh yeah, I forgot about Eve.
Hold on. Can I help you? I think I'm your son. Why would you think that? Annalise cute.
Frank definitely did that, right? Do you guys think, or do you think someone else did?
I would have run. The driver was parked right there. And I looked for Frank, but his car was gone.
I'm so sorry, Wes.
For what?
Frank. They did this for me.
You asked them to shoot my father?
No.
Yeah, how was this for you?
Listen to me, okay? Just listen. Your father hurt me too. Wes, okay? I didn't mean. Because Frank hid it from me for years. And it was his way of making it.
That's right, Ricky.
How does this make anything right? Listen, he took me there on purpose, told me it was your idea.
He's using you against me. Listen, I can hurt him. But I can't now, can I? Now I need to go to the police with the truth. That you're actually Wallace Mahoney's son. Yeah.
I mean, do you think that anyone other than Frank could have killed his dad? I don't think so, but you never know with this show.
Your father's dead. Frank did that. And neither of these men
Yeah.
are worth losing ourselves over. They're gone for good. And we need to let them go.
What? What the heck? Does she think Frank is dead, basically? Whoa. Oh, Frank. What the heck is he doing, though, guys? What do you think? I don't think we've ever seen him clean shaven before. I mean, ever. Whoa. All the hair is going. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna die. I really don't think he's gonna die, though. He looks so different. I don't know, Will. Honestly, he looks so much younger, right? Why is she screaming? I feel like I'm watching American Horror Story right now. I think Frank looked really good without all the hair. I'm just gonna be honest. I agree, Lori. Like, he looks so much younger, right?
Hey, when did you get back to town?
A week ago, when I texted you.
Right.
So I don't think Frank is gonna be our person to die. So who is?
Reception.
You met Maggie's parents on me?
No, it's just the two of us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First aid. Can't play. Oh, he's over here. Mr. C8, Miss A8. Through your seats. I got here early to make sure we weren't stuck next to
Hi, Black Sky. Thank you for being here.
Please tell me I'm in the back somewhere. I need to catch up on my
It's
sleep.
funny, they're back in class again.
The good news is I'm right behind you.
Matt McGorry has disappeared from Orange is the New Black. I guess he's completely off that show.
We've all seen our rankings.
Weird.
You think there's any way you'd all be in this class if Keating wasn't teaching you?
Excuse me?
Are you serious, bro? You want to step to us like that? Class isn't even begun yet. Actually, I'm just trying to.
He's so silly.
Congratulations. You've each been hand-chosen to take part in my very first criminal law legal clinic. And here, you're not just students, but actual practicing lawyers responsible for your own cases and clients. You finally get to be me.
Oh my gosh, Sadie. Oh, that is so cool. So glad to see you again. Wow, awesome. Put that up there.
I was clearly upset I didn't pick them for this class. This clinic is pro bono. We only represent people who can't afford their.
Hi, Brian. Thank you for being here. I know, it's already great, as usual.
End up defending several clients, while the lamer of you will never step foot in front of a judge. Now, who will that be? Start. Kareem Assef, a refugee.
Back to the side stories again.
With his two children. Cut to a year ago. Kareem is driving his two children to school. The police stopped
His
him
hair's
and
gotten
found
longer.
over 2 ounces of marijuana. Kareem pleads guilty to possession, distribute, and serves 12 months. And now he faces additional legal trouble. What could that be? Ms. Leibowitz.
An intent to distribute would make him subject to deportation.
Well, Kareem has a green card. Shouldn't that allow him to stay in the U.S.? Mr. Montgomery.
No, the court doesn't look at deportation as an additional form of punishment.
What Supreme Court decision is Mr. Montgomery referencing, Ms. Pratt?
I don't know.
Surprise, surprise.
Care to back up that smack talk, Mr. Drake?
The Supreme Court case, Feng Yi Ting v. United States, decided 1893. Justice Horace Gray delivered the plurality opinion.
All right, tomorrow, Each of you will get a chance to present a defense that keeps Kareem in this country. Now, I'll pick two of you for first and second chair, but be careful. Winning means that you carry the fate of this entire family in your hands.
I don't know why people think I favor you. Wait, you're no concerned about what?
It's a flyer.
It's a piece of paper. It says killer on it. I've been called worse. Everything's fine. The police have moved on. Nothing bad's happened all summer.
Not that means
It
anything.
means we're safe. And you wanna know why? We're good people now.
Sure.
Say it to yourself until you believe it.
So, like, do they just think that Frank is dead, or what do they think? I guess they do.
Fired his lawyer. They're holding him on extortion and bribery.
He's a gang leader, Bonnie.
A gang leader with a lot of money.
Stop it. This is hard enough without you dangling carrots in my face.
I agree, Sadie. Who is she talking to? Frank? Oh, Eve. Okay, okay. Yeah, you're right. It might be. It sounds like her. Yeah, I really do think that's her. Good call, Will. Okay, so this already started off great, which is not a surprise because literally every episode of this show is great, and that's what I like about it because there's always stuff happening in every single episode, and there's never any slow moments. That's why this is just the greatest show ever. So thank you guys so much for being here for my first ever live reaction show for How to Get Away with Murder, and hopefully you guys like these kind of things where I watch along with you. It just seems like, I guess it's been like a few months have passed. What do they say, 4 months or something? So Lori, it just seems like everyone's moved on, and I don't know why it's not a priority unless Frank has been in touch with them and told them, I don't know, maybe he's told them he's alive, or it seems like whoever she's texting, who might be Eve, is trying to figure out where Frank is. That's kind of what I think, but I don't know. Brian wants to know if I ship Eve and Annalise or Eve and Nate. I really liked Eve with Nate, honestly. So, yes. What could be their name? Eve 8. I don't know. What about you? Isaiah also likes Eve. Do you like Nate or Eve better? You got both of them in there. Deja says, so did Frank kill Wes's dad? I feel like he had to, but then, as she says, I don't want to believe it since we didn't see someone actually shoot the father. And maybe with this show, it's just too easy to assume that Frank did it. Could Annalise have done it? Think about that. And Brian means Nate and Annalise. Okay. I think I put their names together incorrectly. So I did. I put Nate and Eve's names together in a ship. Never mind. So it should be Nate and Annalise. So Nate-Alise. Because I don't know why I was putting Nate and Eve together. No. Okay. Hi, Loft. Yes, I'm so glad this show is back. Absolutely. Isaiah likes Eve better than Nate. Yes, agree about Frank. I mean, I was never like someone who was like really bad. A lot of people think he's super, super hot, but like without all the facial hair, and he looked like a different, he looks so like 10 years younger or something. I don't know. But Ricky says Annalise needs to be alone. Yes, but she never does. I mean, she won't. She has her own issues. The scene with her and Wes screaming in the woods was like, okay. I guess that was their way of like getting everything out, and then they're never going to address that drama again with Frank and his dad. So Sadie says it makes sense that it's Frank, but with this show, it's not always what you think. Yes, and I think honestly, at this point, I mean, last season I thought that he had done it in the finale, but now it seems way too easy, especially the stuff they've shown us here where it just really implies that it was Frank. So who do you think it was? I mean, was it Annalise? Is it somebody else? Did she get Bonnie to do it or something? I mean, she's probably the one behind it, right? Unless Frank got someone to do it. Because I think that Frank would know if he dropped Wes off and then if he knew the guy was going to be killed, that everyone would think he did it. Or but maybe that's why he's on the run because he did it. I really don't know. Frankie says, I don't like that this show doesn't give us a clear thinking range. We're all over the place. One of the hardest things to get used to with the show is how it jumps in time constantly. So it's kind of like something that you really have to pay attention to, or you're like, don't even know what time they're in. Isaiah says, you think Frank is going to die. That's what I thought going into this episode, but maybe that's too easy. I don't know. I mean, they keep promoting someone's going to die. Okay, it's back. I really do believe someone will. See, now they're in May. What the heck?
He can't. I'm visiting my mother.
Frank.
You left me too, you know. You were the one I called when I realized he was missing.
Yeah, Brian, I think he might be like a new character, possibly.
Is that what you honestly think of me? That I'd be okay with what he did to Wes? I've been on your side the entire time, helping you every time you ask me, so I don't deserve this. Be angry at Frank. Just do not be angry at me.
There's no gray area here, Mo. It's him or it's me.
He's dead to me.
Do we believe her, though? I don't think I do.
I thought it's sick of fuck.
What? Wait, is this present day? Oh, okay. He's not
My
answering.
mailbox wasn't full, so I know that means you're checking your messages and not dead somewhere.
So they're not
I
talking.
just want to say, I hate you.
But she doesn't.
Do you mind if we record this so that Professor Keating can monitor what we say? Your daughter Faiza believes you were the victim of profiling.
That's not true.
Are you sure? Because if we can convince the judge there was discrimination in your
I
case,
refuse to play that card.
even if it makes a convincing story,
Turn off the recording.
we need to use every advantage we have.
Turn it off. And I'll explain. Our client already pled guilty. We all know that. So I suggest we have Kareem say just these 3 simple words to the judge. I am sorry. Any excuse or denial will only serve to hurt him, whereas remorse will show that he has learned his lesson and is ready to return to society as a fully rehabilitated citizen. Well done, Mr. Drake. That's his big idea, an apology. We call. Mr. Millstone?
Well, because it's immigration court and there's no jury, my idea is to target the personality of the judge.
And provide a reason why Kareem would purchase that much marijuana. For example,
We could apply for asylum, argue that we don't know the new dangers that he could face back in Iraq.
Where he could work as an informant to the FBI, trading information on radical members of his community, which would then allow us to revisit the judge's office. Well, our clerk wasn't exactly forthcoming and did find out that she's a grandmother.
We could hit home the idea that his life is more valuable here than in Iraq.
I think it's longer hair.
stay of removal is the best thing for all the parties involved. This will allow us time to delay and prove.
Smoking marijuana helps with symptoms of PTSD, so even though Kareem's test came back negative, we could argue
An expungement or appeal to the judge's maternal instincts. While this wouldn't be helpful in most cases, with immigration court, the decisions are often left to the judge's discretion.
Professor Keating,
Excuse me, I'm in the middle.
pot wasn't Kareem's. It was his daughter's. He didn't know she was dealing until the cop found the drugs. So then he said they were his in order to protect her.
What do you suggest we do with that information?
We could go to the original prosecutor and explain that he was just being a good father.
So they deport his daughter instead?
No, she hasn't been in Iraq since she was 6.
Do you think our immigration courts really care? Miss Castillo.
What?
Mr. Gibbons, your last stop.
I didn't finish.
You're out too. Impress me.
Research shows hearing from family and friends is the most effective tactic to evade deportation. Knowing this, I talked to about a dozen of Kareem's friends, neighbors, even his imam at the mosque, and they all agreed to testify as character witnesses.
Finally, a practical strategy we could use in court. Mr. Gibbons, your first chair. Mr. Drake, you're his second. The rest of you, do better.
I wonder if they're gonna add like new students into the mix, like make them
I didn't pick you because your mom was a
lead characters.
I just wanted to talk to you about my opening statement. I have a draft here.
You wrote an opening for a case you haven't been assigned to yet?
I had a good feeling.
Why are you always stalking me?
Oh my god.
This is just a good photo.
Who's doing that? Do you guys have any idea who's doing this? Why does she think they're stalking her? She's ridiculous. They're really trying to help her. They've tried to help her so much.
Premiere Sunday on ABC. Do you like puzzles?
Yeah, Sadie, I agree because we've had the same people for 2 seasons and that feels like a really long time. Yeah, okay, so they're really focusing on this straight guy, as Ricky's saying, so maybe he's got some kind of beef with her, so he's putting up all those posters and he's in her class to get closer to her to not look like a suspect or something. I wonder if that's something they're going to clear up like this episode or if that's going to be like a season-long thing that someone's harassing her. I wonder where Catherine went, but that's literally so irrelevant. Yeah, actually, I just thought about her when this episode started. I was like, man, where is she? But I know she's like so last season, so probably never see that girl again. Okay, so maybe, as Ricky's saying, maybe the straight guy is related to some of the storylines from last season. Yeah, I mean, pretty much everything in this series is so connected. Like, there's just not, people just don't pop up and they don't have any kind of connection to the past. So yeah, right, like as Ricky says, it may be a son or relative to someone she hurt or something, which is very good, very perceptive. I really like that idea. So I love that. Love it. I think that's, you know, a huge possibility. It's really good. Gosh, I'm just trying to figure out who's gonna die tonight. So Loft is saying only 5 students. Is Drake in the 5? 5 students working on this case. Is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about like the Keating 5, right? I'm not sure, but yes. I'm kind of interested to see if there will be like a huge side story like there has been. I guess there definitely was last season with the death of those people's parents. So I don't know if probably this guy with the marijuana is not going to be the big side story, but it's interesting to see where that goes because that usually takes over the entire season. Like makes it's a huge part of the season or the whole season basically. But so far I'm really impressed with the premiere, just like I knew I would be. This is one show I never have to worry about. And a lot of the shows that I watch are kind of unpredictable and you never know what their premieres are going to be like or if every episode's going to be a great episode. But not this one. That's why I literally tell everyone to watch this if they like murder mysteries, like trying to figure out shows, because this is pretty much the best thing on TV that you could watch in that genre. So do you guys have any ideas for who is going to die? They really haven't given us any so far in this episode, but they promised it a bunch. Brian says, also wonder if Frank is going to have a large character arc this season. Possibly, and we really don't know a lot about his background. A lot of people have speculated that when he took Laurel to meet his family, like that wasn't even his family, and maybe we know he's got some secrets. And I guess one of those secrets was about what happened to Annalise's baby, but I think he's got some more like personal secrets. Right, as Brian says, he's always been the character we don't know much about. Loft says Oliver is someone to look at. I don't know what he's done, or I mean, where is he? Is my other question for that. I forgot. Did he say he was? I can't remember how it ended with him last season. I know he was gonna go to school, but forgot what happened with that. So Loft thinks it will either be Frank or Bonnie. Brian says, "Oh my God, Bonnie, she's my favorite." Bonnie, she's shady, but she's a really good character in this show. Is this back on? Definitely, it's back on. Oh my God, they're skipping around so much. Hi, Luke. Thanks for being here. Oh, so Viola's going to be on Jimmy Kimmel tonight if you guys want to watch. Can't stand Bonnie. She's so shady. Some of the things she's done were just,
Right? Haven't returned my calls.
I'm just trying to disconnect. Be happy or something.
Get that?
Yeah, it's great, Luke. I love it.
I think Oliver's going to ask you for a job. I need you to promise me.
Oh, that's right. Oliver wanted a job with her.
I haven't asked for much. Yeah, anything. Really. Oliver's such a good work for me. Swear? Just so we can find things out. We grow in.
Oh man, she's not gonna hire him.
Keep your tongue in you, actually. I won't let that happen.
That's really good for him, actually.
You have my word.
I can encrypt the firm's files, update the firewalls. That way, no one like me could hack you because I totally could. Not that I haven't.
Yay!
So don't
Oliver.
worry, but very vulnerable. Here's my proposal. Also, the thing that I really
I don't think so, Lori.
is
Somebody else might know. I don't think
admire
so.
you. And I know what other people say about you, but
What do they say?
no
Does
one
Laurel
about you
know, though?
specifically, but
Or does she think Frank did it?
defense attorneys. I think it's so
Or she knows
unfair.
Frank killed Lila,
Because
right?
what I see you do is help people who can't help themselves.
I still thought Oliver was a villain last season because he's just too.
I'm not hiring anyone.
Too nice.
Now.
I deleted Connor's Stanford acceptance.
That's
And
right. I
my
forgot
call
that.
to send a follow-up email, so I hacked their system and have those rerouted to me. He doesn't know.
Why did he
What you
do
telling
that?
me?
I know what you do.
Right.
here.
I agree with you, the reading cave. I've suspected him since last season.
It's not always good. So I just wanted to be very clear with you. I can be bad too.
Why did he do? Oh, he just didn't want his boyfriend to move, I guess.
Let's make a mojito.
Oh, keep it coming. Hold on for me. Oh, because you're pregnant with Frank's baby. No, because I'm trying to be a good student. Sorry.
I didn't know we were having a party.
Where were you?
I went for a walk in the park. Hashtag I'm important.
Dog, that makes it sound like you were cruising for that age.
So, how's everybody's summer? Any new significant others besides Wes's little lady?
Not me. Ask Laurel. She's single again.
Still haven't heard from Frank?
Nope. I bet he's living in South America, just off the fat old land, whacking bush.
He's crazy.
Beers.
I don't.
I should go. You want to get it in with Maggie Waggy?
It's not her actual name, right? It's Megan or Margaret.
I'm gonna go.
Ha, I agree, Will. Yeah.
She's just calling themselves Maggie.
At least she's like a real villain. Okay, that makes sense, Lori.
God, yes.
It's Nate.
Someone put up a flyer of me on campus. It said killer. Don't worry, it's probably just some student whose feelings I hurt.
Oh no, it's probably trouble.
So she has reason to be up my ass again now.
Maybe Nate dies. Have you thought about that?
It's harassment,
I
Emily.
know, I shouldn't have told you.
All I'm saying is, whoever did this could be unstable.
I'm unstable.
Yep, I'm sure.
Maybe they need to be protected from me. Your turn. I said roll over.
Okay, so what do you guys think about who she's texting? I know, I forgot who said it earlier, but they thought it was Eve. Does anybody think it's someone else, or do you think it's Eve, or what? Brian says they were going to talk about the time they literally slept with each other twice, Asher and Michaela. I do remember that, and it's like they're acting like nothing has happened between them now, so I don't know. Luke thinks it's Frank. I think that's a really good possibility. So what is it? Why is she texting him? What's up with that? Or whoever they're texting. I know, it's hard to know. Right, so we forgot about the Laurel. We didn't really forget, but the Laurel and the Wes thing. Deja's saying it looks like Laurel still has some feelings for Wes. Yes, definitely. Definitely. I'm really nervous about who's going to die in this episode because there's not really anyone really. I mean, Eve, I don't dislike her, but if she died, we haven't even seen her yet. Was she super? Like, was her name on the beginning? Like, she was going to be in this? Because if not, I don't know. Does anyone think she's going to die? But I mean, I really wouldn't care if she died because I'm not really a fan of hers. But I don't dislike her, but I wouldn't miss her. But the rest of the people, I would be kind of sad. I love Laurel. I agree. She is like my counterpart. Like if I were on the show, like I would be her, you know? I don't know. I really like her. Luke says, love it when the Keating Five are drunk. It's nice to see them like not having any worries. That we saw a lot of that last season because usually they're like their lives are in jeopardy and like the world is coming to an end. So it's nice when they aren't, you know, having a crisis. So I agree with you definitely. But yeah, I mean, I think other shows should really watch, you know, be like, this is the way to have a good show. Like what they do. Every segment has been good. There haven't been any slow moments. And even though we don't really know what's going on yet this season, it's still been really entertaining. Loft is so excited for the twists and turns. Me too. This show has so many twists and turns, and I always try so hard to figure everything out. And I was able to figure some of the stuff out with your guys' help last season, but quite a bit of it really. So it's like my mission to figure out what's going on this season. I can't wait to try to figure it out. And right now I can't figure it all out, but I don't really know what Oliver's deal is. Like I was saying a little bit earlier, he was really suspicious to me, and the fact that everyone thinks he's so nice and he acts so nice makes me very suspicious of him, and we know nothing about him and his background. So no, I'm actually not tweeting right now just because when I'm not talking to you guys, I'm just paying attention to the show, but no. But anyway, Brian says apparently since she's going to be on the Blacklist spinoff, Eve won't be on the show that much. But I also think it doesn't mean that she has to die because we don't really see her that often. And if she needed to be in a couple of the shows, she could probably fit that in. But she's not like someone who's in every single episode. So I don't think it's going to be her who dies this episode. And honestly, I really don't know about Frank. Antonio says, don't think Frank will die, but think he will be the killer with his transformation. Ooh, that would be really, really good twist. I would love that. So I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if that's what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing by changing his total appearance. And he might be ended up doing other things to change his appearance as well. If you are new here, we will have live chats on Fridays at 5. We will not have one tomorrow, and I'll tweet about that more tomorrow to remind you just because I'm going to be out of town for the next 3 days. But starting next week, we will have them Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern, and I also have videos that go up on Saturdays about this show. Yeah, it would be cool to have a Halloween How to Get Away with Murder special, Luke. That would be cool. I think that's something they've ever done. They're always on like this time of the year. Okay, it's back on. And we're in July.
Well, you know how I'm not really talking to my mom, so I'm not getting any support from her financially, and with next year's tuition due, I eat alone, basically. She kept joking. No, I'm serious. Please, Annalise, I'm really struggling here. Yeah, because your white ass has struggled a day in its life.
Right.
My white ass is only in this position because of you.
Excuse me?
My dad was perfectly happy to pay my way, but now he's dead because I chose you over him.
Well, that's your version of the truth, not mine. You need some money, get a job like everyone else.
Sure.
I should have looked into Kareem's will defender or get ineffective assistance of counsel.
Hey.
Presser in your face. You want to talk about the case?
Right. Stay put.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, yes, Hayden.
Ooh. The extender.
Apparently they did hook up more than they hooked up more than we knew.
Asher, are you in there?
Sorry, I'm on duty. Ladies,
Show him.
bam. If the rash, you go to the infirmary for that.
Chad texted her back that she doesn't know what it is. So,
Why is he in a dorm room? I thought I didn't think he lived in a dorm, but maybe he always has.
Hey, what are you doing? You're naked.
I'm a grown-ass woman. I can't be having sex in dorm rooms.
Of course you can, otherwise you're just discriminating against me because I'm poor now.
Welcome to America.
Kind of seems like she's kind of using him in a way.
Don't worry, you can't mess this up. Because there's no way to win. The defense only wins 3% of the cases in this court, which means you literally have nothing to lose. Just try to enjoy it.
Which means he'll probably win.
Kareem Assaf is a good man. A dedicated father, a kind neighbor. He steps up when help is needed.
So corny. Poor Kareem.
Kareem's children.
He's a leader in his community, but you don't have to take my word for it. Take theirs. The 15 people who've come to attest to the upstanding character of my client.
Okay, he's kind of killing it.
Each person you see here has their own story of his selflessness, generosity, good citizenship, and above all, his integrity.
She's so predictable.
I know how to win. I was thinking about the drug charge. How if we could prove Kareem's public defender provided ineffective assistance of counsel.
Hey, that was my idea.
Except you didn't go to the public defender to record him saying this. Did you or did you not tell your client that pleading guilty would cost him his green card?
I'm saying I don't know.
He doesn't remember. But Padilla v. Kentucky says defense attorneys must advise clients about risks of deportation when pleading guilty.
Mr. Jake, you're out. What? This parent just turned this case on its head. Why don't you take my place, Mr. Walsh, with me? You two stall.
Go, Michaela.
I'd like to call the defense's first witness to the stand, Mr. Nassim Darwish, our client's imam at his mosque.
You just give the name, young lady. No bad.
Sorry. Did you or did you not tell your client that pleading guilty would cost him his green card?
I'm saying I don't know.
Sign the motion to vacate. I'll be out of your hair.
He said, I don't know. That doesn't mean he didn't tell your client.
Doesn't mean he did either.
I need my boss to sign off on it. Let's face it, Annalise. He's not about to help you after all the crap you put us through this year.
And what does Mr. Assaf do at your hardware store?
He's our stockroom manager.
And just what does that job entail?
Taking care of the stalker.
The defense calls Miriam Mahmoud Faizan to the stand.
Carol Lund,
Jody Mayer,
Khalid El-Bal,
Ashley Chang,
Owen Marcotte,
Katrina Barton,
Akram
Gina
Asmar,
Brown, Stephen May.
Molly Bricky.
This is what we'll do. Drop the original charge to possession only. You get your guilty plea, but it's a misdemeanor now. That way my client has a chance of remaining with his family. Everyone wins.
What about the daughter? I can make her cry on the stand.
Or she'll end up telling the truth.
It's Winterbottom. Either call your next witness or I'm making my decision. We'd like to call Faiza Assaf, Your Honor.
I told her if she can testify.
We'll buy us time. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Your Honor, I have a new plea to present to the court.
Approach.
This reduces Mr. Assaf's felony to a misdemeanor, which makes him eligible to remain in the country. I move for his immediate release.
Your Honor, Mr. Assaf pled guilty to this charge months ago.
Let's take a recess and I'll give my decision after.
Mr. Walsh,
We're gonna win this thing, right?
who the hell knows? We need to talk about your boyfriend.
What?
I'm gonna hire him.
Interesting.
No. You looked me in the eye and
Do
promised.
you know he deleted your Stanford acceptance? And he has the capacity to hack my files, God forbid. Point is, he's farther down the rabbit hole than we thought. I'll hire him to work in a clinic. We'll bury him in busy work. No more sticking his nose where it doesn't belong.
Well, he's gonna get in trouble with all
Sound
this. Yes, Lori, I agree. Yes. They will. They'll destroy Oliver. Absolutely, Brian. Yeah, they will. It's not gonna be good. Either that or he's like super crooked and he'll like backstab all of them. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's crazy that I suspect him, but he's gonna be in the position now where he can screw everyone over easier. So I don't know. I mean, but I like him. So if he ends up being a nice guy, then if he ends up being a nice guy, then they will just totally corrupt him and destroy his life. Yes, as Ricky is saying here, that little mercy hire from Annalise is going to backfire really quick. The Drake guy was really angry when she kicked him off the case. I mean, so I think that he could definitely have some issues with her from the past or something, someone who's related to him. And if he's the one putting up all those signs, then the fact that she kicked him off is going to make him even crazier. So, yeah. So, okay, I feel like we only have maybe 2 more segments, and there's no indication of anyone going to die, so I don't think they would lie. They never, ever lie. Like, when they say something big is going to happen or whatever, it always happens, so. Ricky says, for Oliver, too, he's going to be, oh, you're talking about Oliver. So, yeah, about him going to be destroyed, basically. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't look good for him. Deja says that Michaela basically stole what Asher had on the case and provided more information. Yeah, so I think she was reading off that legal pad his thoughts on the case, and then she added to it, like, made it much better, and she came out like the hero in all of this. Lori says Oliver could totally be a child of a past client out for revenge. I just think that would be such an ultimate twist because most people would never, ever, ever suspect him. Maybe Marlene King joined the show. Yeah, but I don't think they'll do that. I don't think they will lie to us at all. I don't. I completely trust the show. Yeah, I know. Michaela did steal that guy's squad. So I don't know. He may not be a bad guy, but he seems to be really overconfident, and he was really, really mad when she removed him. I would so want Oliver to be a bad guy. Definitely. I would love that. I think that would be just such a great twist. Because, I mean, the fact that, I mean, I guess he didn't want Connor to leave, but that's really low to, like, delete the acceptance emails and, like, all that, all the stuff he did to him about. That's really awful. Deja says, I wonder if her doing that will put a strain on her and Asher's relationship. I kind of feel like he's the kind of guy that would just like you no matter what. Like, once he cares about somebody, they can do whatever to him. But it'll be interesting to see. Ricky says he may be the main villain, maybe to make it seem like she would need Oliver to find out he was doing that. That way he planned to even take the interview. Are you talking about Connor being the main villain or Oliver being the main villain? But, yes, Brian says you have to be analytic about who had a vendetta against Annalise because there's so many people. It makes it hard to realize who is hanging the flyers. Right. It definitely makes it hard. It could be even one of the Keating Five, honestly, because she has made them angry and, you know, they have the right to be mad at her, but she's made them mad so many times. Okay, so you're talking about Oliver. Is it back on for you? I have a little bit of a delay, so I still have a commercial. Yes, back on. We're
not gonna file anything. Yeah. Michaela, I know now why you're not supposed to move your hearings. Pick a fight after I send your drunk ass from jail.
I lost you. I'm totally sober now.
Say what you need to say. No, this is a child's behavior. You're better than this.
Oh, come on. Is it a compliment?
You're very smart and pretty. That we want to hear get in the car.
God, you can't just expect us to be like you. I'm trying.
I am, but the idea that we're just supposed to
Go back to being normal becomes stupid, Laura. So I'm not normal anymore.
you were never normal. You just didn't know until now.
You're such a bitch.
You're strong enough to run away from a bad family, so you're strong enough to get through this. That's why I never worried about you.
I don't even know what happened here.
Next time you want to drink yourself silly, call me.
I guess she got like a
full liquor cabinet.
DUI.
You drive him drunk. Okay? Let's go.
She does, deep down, I think. Ryan.
We are back on the record in the deportation proceeding of Kareem SF. Mr. SF, it troubles me deeply that you pled guilty to a distribution charge you're now saying you did not commit. Can you tell me why you did this?
I hoped it would minimize the chances of me getting deported.
So you lied under oath.
Your Honor, I think
I
you should
agree,
stick to
Shady.
the law. Yes.
He should tell the truth about his daughter.
Mr. SF, this submission calls into question your integrity as well as everything positive that was said about you in this courtroom today. I've therefore come to the conclusion that despite the excessive community support shown
Oh
here,
no.
I'm going to order your deportation.
Oh my gosh.
Objection, the prior felony has been vacated.
Sit down.
Judge, there's no legal obligation.
It's not up to your discretion.
It's such a waste.
Justice is so take the anger that you're feeling and put it into your next case.
That's really sad. I really didn't think, I thought they would win that. It's terrible.
Hey, so you're gonna be mad, but Annalise offered me a job and I want to take it, so.
Yeah, she told me. I think it's a great idea.
You do?
Yeah, I do. She also told me about Stanford. Is it true? Alright, here's the thing. The fact that you felt that you had to do that, and that tells me that, I wasn't listening when you said that you didn't want to move. I was just putting my feelings before yours. And I'm sorry for that.
Wow, he's being really understanding.
You're sorry.
Yeah.
This isn't okay. You get to be angry.
But I'm not.
But you should be.
Says who?
Anybody who hears this story. I stole an amazing opportunity from you.
I'm forgiving you.
This isn't okay. You should be pissed off. And yelling. The fact that you're not is maybe we're just both messed up, or the sex is so good that we can't see it, but this is not what a healthy relationship looks like.
We're the best relationship that I know.
And that's really sad.
How is that sad? I love you. All of them.
Oh, seriously? That's your response to finding out I lied to you?
Everyone lies in relationships.
I don't.
I know, they're so good,
At
Brian.
least I don't want to be someone who does. So
So what?
I love you. I love you so much.
And now you're scared.
Just, hey, let me say this.
Oliver's not gonna
You've been so
die,
good
is
to
he?
me. Like you stayed with me, even when most guys would have run, but you didn't even bat an eye. You just love me.
And you love me back?
I know, but I'm different now than when we first met.
Is that my fault?
It's not your fault. I just don't know who I am anymore.
We all go through that.
Yeah, but I think it would be better for me if I went through it alone.
So what? You're saying that you want to take a break or something?
I think we should break up.
What? What? Why? Where did that come from? What is going on here? Yeah, so they break up and they're gonna work with each other? I don't understand that at all. Not at all.
ABC.
Gosh.
Does a family go from this?
That was shocking. Now who's going to die, because that has to happen in the next segment. Oh my gosh. Lori says Oliver is so smart, but just did something so dumb. That is so dumb. And why do you accept a job with your now ex-boyfriend? You accept a job with your boyfriend, then you break up with him? Maybe it's just temporary. Yeah, it was really sad. I thought it was actually a really great moment, but then it just was all destroyed. Yes, so Ricky is like, I think he has some strange motive. What is his deal? I honestly think that maybe once Connor knew about the sabotaging, that he thought he was going to freak out and break up with him, and then he didn't, so maybe he had to do it. Like his Hayden's, like he's wanted to sabotage the relationship. Brian just says, I don't understand how Oliver could have possibly changed so much. Like he must have done something bad. Right. Yes. It's like he did it on purpose. Like, I don't know. I think he honestly thought that he was going to be mad that he took the job, and that if he found out about the Stanford stuff, he was definitely going to break up with him. And then he didn't. He apologized, and that freaked him out, and it like destroyed his plan. And so then he had to break up with him. But, you know, why did he do this? What is going on with him? Why would he want to mess that up? So, I don't know. I think we're right. Like, I think he's shady. Something's not right here. That was just, I don't know. Unless he was just thought that he had such a great relationship, like he felt like he didn't deserve that or something, and that's why he broke up with him. Yeah, I think he did say something. Didn't Oliver say? I think they were like in a bar, and maybe he had some drinks or something, Antonio, and he was saying he did something bad, right? But like, I think he was trying to tell Connor that. I think you're right. Yeah, I agree, Loft. He's got something shady with him here. Sadie's like, there's got to be something behind it. I agree. Ricky says, I think for the storyline, so later down the line, Connor wouldn't look like he was involved, so we can say he broke up with me. Yeah. So that's so interesting. Did he say he quit? He's not going to take the job? Is that what he said? How did I miss that? But, wow. I don't know. Weird. Yes, I agree, Deja. It's got to be more to this. Ryan says, honestly, just want more moments like the entire episode last year when we found out who shot Annalise. Yes, so good. I think season 2 was even better than season 1, and I was like in love with season 1. Okay, back on.
Professor Keating, I'm so sorry to make you.
President, everyone wants a piece of me. Congratulations, but
Thank you. Let's see how long.
Yeah, I remember that law.
Please have a seat. Oh, first, let me say.
You live in Peru?
I admire
It comes on in 2 hours?
They
Cool,
built
Luis.
many a glass ceiling on this campus.
that's nice, but not true.
Take the compliment.
Wait, I think she's on Quantico.
You're wondering why
What the
you're here.
heck?
I am. We've decided to transition you into a research position this year and have a new professor teach Introduction to Criminal Law.
What?
I wanted you to hear directly
Oh
from
my
me,
God.
as I know how important that class is to you. We simply think it's the best decision for you and
Oh
the
my God.
university.
Because you know what's best for me.
I'm on your side, Annalise.
I know, I don't understand, Luis. I really, none of us understand it.
Nobody wants
And
them.
what do you want?
I can't believe she can't be a teacher anymore or professor
It
anymore.
seems to me you're punishing one of your most esteemed professors due to tragedies in her personal life.
Actually, it's precisely because of your performance as a professor that we've made this decision. The students who work at your firm have historically graduated at the top of their class. The 5 from this year, however, all rank in the bottom 10%.
Oh no.
How about a pro bono clinic?
We have 1 point
For
GPA.
you, that's clear.
It's because they're too busy killing people. I stopped watching Quantico because I started disliking it, Lori. So I know. I don't know if I can get back into it. I loved it, and then the second season I kind of was like, I don't know. I didn't like the reveal at all.
Do you see this?
Good thing it's not a real newspaper.
President contact you yet?
I'm ignoring your calls.
You think it's Frank putting them up?
No, I don't think it's Frank. I agree, Brian. They're amazing at these flashbacks. I mean, how they keep up with it, I don't know.
Because he's dead.
Yeah, you're in Peru. Yeah, I love How to Get Away with Murder, Elise. It's
He
awesome.
can destroy us
Such a
all
great
if he
show.
wanted.
It's not Frank. There's no way.
Like, I don't know that.
Yep, we do. We have to really pay attention to figure out what is going on with this show, Ricky.
It's all
Absolutely.
Sam's fault. He's the one who made me hire Frank. Now look. I'm no killer, Bonnie. You got to be that let Frank make me into one. That's just not worth it. Sorry, I thought you were Maggie.
Decorated?
I don't remember who Maggie is. I don't know. Does anybody know?
She's really nice.
I totally don't remember.
Nicer than me, you mean?
I'd say that.
Why are you being such a jerk?
Well, yeah, that's an idea, Lori. Possibly. I don't know how big of a role she's gonna have this season.
I'm sorry.
I don't want you to be sorry. I just want you to.
I don't know, Ricky. It's funny though. They really don't. I think they're really like a strange
When I
match.
look at you, all I see is Frank. And I need to forget what he did.
He didn't. I don't think he killed his dad. There's no way.
I'll never forget him for what he did to you. You know that, right?
Of course. I wish I didn't equate you with him. I just.
Maggie's on her way.
Who's Maggie? I don't know who
Where'd
that
she
is.
go?
Who is Maggie? I have no idea who that is.
Hi. Hi. I'm Laurel. I'm Wes's friend. I was just here.
Oh wait, I think this is like his girlfriend. They said he had a new girlfriend.
Wes talks about you all the
Yeah,
time.
that's who this
He
is.
does? Yes. And don't handshake.
Miss
on
Maggie.
purpose.
She's new. That's why we didn't know her. Brian likes them together. I don't know. I liked her with Frank, even though he's crazy. Is somebody gonna die? They're gonna die soon, if so. I don't like this Maggie person.
Where's it? I found him.
Who's that guy? Oh, it's Frank. Oh,
So,
it's Frank.
who would I?
Oh no.
What do you want to do?
She's gonna have him killed. Oh my god. She's gonna have him murdered. No, 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 no.
Annalise.
No, 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 no.
Annalise.
Oh my god. He's killing that guy? Who cares? Frank is smarter than him. Oh, now he's gonna be out to get Annalise. Oh my god.
You got a creaky stare. I can fix it if you want. Hey. Okay.
Somebody lame is gonna die? No. I don't even know this guy. She's in so much trouble. I know, wait, no, that's awful, Sadie. Uh-oh. Who is it? Oh my god, who is this gonna be? Open the door. Is it Nate? I think it's Nate. I think Frank had Nate killed. Who was it? No. Is that her house? How do you know it was Wes? Surely not. Was her house on fire? This show is so good. Oh my god, this show is so good. I think it's Nate. I think it's Nate.
How to get away with murder as one hell of a hook. And next Thursday, we can't tell you who is dead.
No, I need to know.
But we can tell you.
They find faces.
Each week, you'll find out one person who is not.
Be a suspect.
Arrest me!
How to Get Away with Murder. New next Thursday, 10 on
Oh my God, they're gonna make us wonder the whole season who died. That is going to be like the whole point of this season. We're gonna have to wait till the very finale to find out who is dead, because we're gonna see everyone in flashback scenes, so we won't know who's alive. That was such a great premiere. That was so amazing. It was everything that I could have hoped it would be. Oh my God. The only thing I would have liked is if we knew who was going to die. But they didn't lie to us. They said someone was going to die, and someone did die. They just didn't tell us who it was. So I think it's Nate personally, but we will have to take this whole season to try to figure it out, because we're going to see everyone in the past, so it'll mess with us. But, and her house is gone, which is crazy. I don't know. And Tony says, feel like they would tell us who is not, because it'll be a relief when we find out who isn't. Right. But each episode we find out one person who is alive. Oh my God. That was so good. I loved it so much. I swear it's like the best show on TV. I love it. Thank you guys so much for being here. This was so much fun. I think we'll definitely do these live shows every week. Because it's really fun to watch it with you guys, because these shows are so crazy. So hopefully you can come join me next week at 10 p.m. Eastern. Luis, they won't tell us who's dead probably till the finale. But yes, I thought it was amazing. Yeah, Ricky, thank you so much for being here. I think Frank is out of control. He looked crazy in the promos. So yeah, the Scream Queens one was fun, but this one was just, oh my God, this was great. Like, so good. I definitely thought they were going to show us their face, though, so I was like freaking out. But that's why this show is so good. I just don't have enough words for how good it is. Yeah, I like this new Frank personally. I was so afraid he was going to die, and I was like, no, we cannot lose him. No, he's too good of a character. So my prediction so far is Nate, but who knows what's going to happen, you know. Oh, hi, Luis and George and Peru. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Thank you. But I'm going to let you guys go for tonight. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Just a reminder, there's no chat tomorrow, and there's not going to be a video, but starting next week, I will have all that. I apologize. I'm just not going to be here, so I'm not able to do it, but we will have the live chats next Friday and the videos on Saturday, and Thursday we'll have another live show. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next week with more videos. And yes, that was so amazing. Bye, guys.